We're going pasty white boy now.
Oh, this is gonna fuck me up. Jesus Christ! Glug 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 glug. Oh, I need to buy a new knife. I need a new assisted flipper.
What kind do you like? I've got one.
Well,
I like the CRKT stuff.
I like the CRKT stuff, but they're made
Kershaw,
in China.
yeah.
And I'm done with fucking
the
China.
Kershaws. I like Kershaw.
I like certain Kershaws, but a lot of stuff that they outsourced is made with a cheaper,
cheaper steel.
Well, and the one Kershaw
work.
I have,
Yeah.
the one I have I like. The problem is it weighs like 4 fucking pounds.
Yeah,
It's
some
so
of them are
fucking heavy.
They make
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
recording.
good.
they make knives with so many sizes though.
I
You
know.
can find what you
I
like.
know.
Are you wanting? Let's start the
As
show.
I'm like going through my shit, I just keep finding knives.
Yeah.
I have so many fucking knives.
I've in my house somewhere a box of knives.
I have a crisp blade.
Whiskey flows like a river
blade.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, I got this when I was 13.
You got it.
corntails wild
No.
So you're talking like Chris Angel.
No. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I'm Martelle, and we're alcoholics unanimous.
Oh man.
Leaving it.
Doesn't get better than that.
I mean, well, after what? What is this? This one is. It doesn't say.
You know,
Oh no, it's 13.1 and another 16%er. Yeah, I'm gonna mispronounce things.
You should look into Boker.
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 So I don't want to spend a shitload of money either.
I got a Boker on. Now, granted, it was in store at Smoky Mountain Knife Works when
Text
I
me
was down
that,
there.
because I'll forget.
Yeah, Boker is good knives.
Yeah, text me that because I'm only looking to spend maybe upwards to $60.
You can get a good Boker for that, or
And as long as I just want assisted open too. Like
well, this one I have. It's so here. I'll just show it to you.
the one I have now is just a cheap piece of shit, and it's not assisted open, but it's so fucking loose, like your mom, that it just flings open.
So anybody can use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part. I mean, if you can't figure out how to flum flick it,
Flum flip it. So
Thumb
here's the
flick
one
it.
I have.
We're doing great.
It's a Boba Fett.
Okay.
But they come in different colors.
yeah,
Fuck yes.
That red button on the top.
yeah.
Is the release.
So you just press it and
You pull out, you press it, locks in.
is
You
it
press
auto
again,
or
closes.
is it?
It's auto. They don't
Okay.
call it like a switchblade, but it is. You push
But it's
the button.
assisted and I can get that shipped here?
Yeah, you can get it
Okay.
anywhere.
All right. No, yeah, send me that because I'm looking for
I
something.
sent you the name Boker.
Okay.
Just so you can look it up.
Yeah, I'll
'cause they
look at
make
that.
a ton of them, but that's the one I have.
I had
that
it-
I've carried here, and I forgot. I keep forgetting to bring it when I come here.
I had a SOG that I got for $8.
Yeah.
Great knife. Worked fucking
$8,
fantastic.
yeah, that's a great
Fuck yeah.
knife.
I had it in my hand. I was cutting something and I dropped it and it went straight tip down, snapped the fucking tip off. Now it's fucking useless.
That's why it was $8.
Well, no, I
I have
paid
a
$8
SOG.
because it was at a liquidation store.
Okay.
It was new in box.
I have a SOG. It's good, but $8 is a fair price for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, oh, $8, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And then I fucking dropped it on the garage floor
I
and
will
it went
swear,
straight tip down.
when I was on the farm, I had a Kershaw. Unfortunately, it was camouflage, and I dropped it one day and don't know where on 115 acres.
It's still out there.
It is.
Living
so the
its
next
best
one
life.
the next one I got was like blaze orange.
Oh, yeah.
it's like the hunters wear this to be seen because I was like, if I'm dropping the sucker again,
I want to find it.
yeah, and the Kershaws aren't overly expensive, even for the good ones.
No.
I love Kershaws, but since I got that, and I didn't want a Boker, we went in there. We only went in that store because Kevin wanted a new pocket knife. He spent for a very high end Benchmade. He spent out the butt.
I walked into the 511 store.
Yeah.
Up at Easton the other couple weeks, last week or whatever, 2 weeks ago, because I had to get a new.
I haven't been in there yet.
It's not bad. I think 511 is a little overpriced for all of their shit.
It is.
But I walked in. They're like, "Hey, what can we help you with?" I'm like, "Oh, I need to get a new pig sticker," and they were like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "A knife."
That makes me so happy.
And they were just like, "Oh." They're like, "Well, we have everything they have is fucking Benchmade, or it's their brand, but none of their brand stuff is assist open." And not that I need
Their
assist
brand
open.
also, you're paying more for the name than the quality.
Right. Exactly. And
Benchmade, I'd swear by, but I'm with you.
I just don't want to spend $200 on a fucking knife.
When I lost my knife, Sean let me use one of his old Benchmades till I got a new one. Great knife.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend $120 to $200.
Oh, they're more than that now. That's the thing. Like I walked
The
in
low-end
there and I'm
ones
just
are
like,
about
fuck,
$120.
I'm not
Yeah.
spending $170 on a goddamn knife.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you
It's
got
nuts.
for $30? And he's like,
Nothing.
nothing. He's like, we have these razor knives, and they're like they're mini like Tonto style with
Yeah.
a replaceable blade. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want
No,
that. Like, yeah, I would like my
Thanks.
blade to be
Thanks,
razor
no
sharp
thanks.
every time, but razors wear down real fast. That's why they're replaceable.
So these ones are called the Kalishnikovs, which is the one I got. And you can get it in such a variety. You can get all black.
Oh, that one looks like a
I like
fucking
the hot dog one. That's
get the
fucking
hot dog
amazing.
one.
I may just buy the hot
They
dog
they
one.
did one that was like the Simpsons donut pattern, like
I
the
would
pink
fucking
and
yeah,
blue.
I'm on that.
You can get all black.
This is
but
from
they're
that-
$55.
That's from the company you sent me.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll send you this link.
Yeah, send me that link because I'm looking for something.
And
now,
when I bought it, a lot of people are like, "Well, the blade feels a little." Like I watch reviews online, the blade feels a little loose, this and that. And one guy goes, "I don't know if I want to buy one." And my buddy said, "I got one." Tosses it to me, and he used it, and he came back and said, "It works." Blah blah blah,
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Yeah, I've used it for 15 years."
oh well.
And it was still like never been adjusted, never been. He sharpened it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at Buck. My
Buck?
dad always carried Buck.
I've got some old Buck and some old case knives. They used to be the standards.
Yeah.
Anymore, unless you get one of the old ones,
Yeah.
they're not.
I cannot. So I have.
They're $5, and you can find them at gas station. Kind
See,
of.
I have what I thought was my dad's. It is one of his old Buck knives, but it's not the one he carried. I don't know where the one he
went.
carried, because the one he carried, he
My dad
modified.
still carries an old Buck knife.
Well, he modified his.
Oh,
he
okay.
modified his to the point where it wasn't like thumb flippers wasn't a thing.
Right.
he would
back
just-
then it was all.
He would just, it was, you had to grab it because they
I
were
don't
all
like that.
stiff and open it. That one he carried,
Flip it.
Yeah.
he just flipped the thing
He
open and the
probably
weight of
filed
the
it.
blade. Yeah, he filed down the
Something, yeah.
and it would just open and lock. And I don't know where the hell it went,
Yeah.
but I
some
have one of
the-
those older ones.
Dad's got one of the old Buck knives. Actually, now he carries a Kershaw. Now that I think about it.
You want to keep it lower price?
I want to, I figured the way that I use knives, I don't want to spend a shitload of money on a knife because
But you want it to work. Like
I need it
it's-
to work. Like I just broke. Like this one's shitty. Like this is a piece of shit knife. My Kershaw knife that I have will not hold a fucking edge, no matter how much I fucking sharpen
I
it.
wonder what kind of steel it is.
I don't know. Like that, it just won't hold an edge.
Some
Like,
of some
I
of
sharpen
their
it and it's
cheaper ones, you still get the quality build, but the steel of the blade is a cheaper steel.
yeah.
So you
don't know
have to
about this
sharpen it often.
All right, so we've got a Mason. It's a spontaneous wild ale aged in oak barrels, blended from 3 years. That makes no sense.
3 different years.
Okay, blended from it should okay.
Yeah, it should say that. Yes.
All right, so it's 5.5%. This is a pint. This is
No,
from
that's-
no, it says 1 pint. One
Yeah,
pint.
it is
9 point. It's from De Grande Brewing in Oregon, in Tillamook. Fuck you, Derek.
I stopped my video right when you said "fuck you, Derek."
Good cheese though.
So yeah, Tillamook. Persnickety cheese for persnickety people.
I wanted the video of the bubbles, and I was like, I don't care what's said. Fuck you, Derek.
Yeah, Derek knows.
End.
Derek knows it.
No, I'm not worried about it.
He was He was watching dirt track racing, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm just glad it's not in my backyard anymore.
Right.
Which I drove by the
Well,
house.
yeah, I love dirt track racing. At a dirt track.
Yeah. I drove by the house the other day,
I haven't been out
And?
there since you moved.
and the guy who bought my old house has now installed pine trees. So I had four huge pine trees I put in like 4 years ago. I had more than that. They died. So we just kind of ripped them out and never replaced them.
Right.
He's put more pine trees in to block the neighbor. So apparently he's having issues with the guy too. So, if it's not me that's the problem,
Right.
and the next person's having a problem, it must be the person
That's causing all the.
that's causing the
yeah,
issues, the problem.
trouble.
So he's got
Really weird that,
I know, it's
that's
weird
the
that that's
guy's
the-
the problem.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's common denominator mean?
Wait,
I
like
mean-
the guy with the floodlight and the cameras pointing into your yard?
He's not the problem.
I'm
the problem.
Yeah. He's not the problem.
He's not the
Weird.
problem. Yeah, I know. So he's got more pine trees up all the way down the property line till it hits the field. where he's still continuing to have the farmer plow.
Sure,
He
the
put
farmer's
in. So
happy.
here's the thing, like I can't figure out though. So I drove by one way. I'm like, I'm gonna drive by the old house. I haven't been over there for a minute.
I used to love doing that
Let's
shit.
drive by and
When
see.
I go to Buffalo, I still drive
I
by
don't get to
places
just
like
do that because when I drive by my old places, I get shot at.
Well, that's what happens when you head to the hilltop.
Right.
So I drove by one way,
Not quite the hilltop.
heading south on Pickerington Road, and I noticed like immediately all of the siding on the one side of the house where the garage is gone. Like he's ripped off from the top of the garage
At your old house?
at my old house.
Oh,
All of the
okay.
siding is mostly gone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Was he
And the
adding
garage
on?
door is now black. And there's a man door beside the garage door.
Where beside the garage door on the front?
I said the same fucking thing.
Or
Right
is it-
beside it. The garage door's here. The man door's right here.
So it walks into the living room?
I don't know.
It has to.
I know there's no space there.
There's no.
I mean,
that's
Mike's-
why I used
Mike
to walk in every week.
Mike hadn't been to the house. The space is big enough.
I've never
for a-
for a
been.
trash can.
I've been
You drop-
to your
you
house,
drop
but
some
I've
shit
just
off,
dropped
but
shit
yeah.
off.
yeah, it's big enough for your trash
I've done
can.
a couple recordings at the house.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah,
Randy has the same look I do. I don't think you did.
I did.
Did you?
100%.
I-
In your office, TV right there. Yes, 100%. The early shows.
He's describing it right.
Okay,
yeah,
all
like
right.
the early shows before
I don't recall
before
that
we
at
switched
all.
to here.
Okay. No,
I think we did go back and forth a couple times at
we
first.
we've done so many goddamn shows.
I know.
Yeah.
But
It's-
I
I'll-
barely remember that, but he is describing
Okay.
it right. And
Yeah.
now
All right.
I do kind of remember.
Okay.
It's like,
No,
where
Yeah,
are
we were
gonna
like,
be?
this is pretty crowded. And I was
Yeah,
like,
all
well,
right.
I got a
I'll take it. I'll take it.
We're like, yeah, you
yeah.
can come here.
So
Yeah,
I think
you can be on the show.
what he did is he reframed the garage door, put in instead of putting in a 2-car garage, I think he swapped out or 2-car garage door. I think he swapped it out for a car and a half, and then put in a man door beside.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing that he could have done
He's got it. Yeah, it had to have been.
because that width of that was just wide enough.
I mean, unless you extend the whole house.
He hadn't done that. But the only way that could happen is that the width of that was just big enough for one of those totes, like 72-gallon dumpsters.
Yeah,
On wheels.
Trash can. Your typical
Yeah.
trash
Yeah.
can.
So, and that sat right there. And I went out and looked in my garage. Now I'm like, it's the same fucking width. It's the same goddamn size. So he had to reframe that, rewrapped it with Tyvek, and then put in the door and the garage door. I don't know why you would put in a smaller garage door.
I'm trying to think though. Could you put in a smaller man door, like a skinnier man
Dude,
door?
that man door would be this goddamn wide. It would literally be
No, 'cause
maybe
a trash
12
can,
inches.
I mean, a trash can's about that.
But you
big.
got to keep in mind that trash can sat a little further back.
Mm-hmm.
There was concrete block that came up that you had a
Right.
3-inch lip on
Right.
on the one side, and you had the garage door track on the other side with the sensor. So
Well,
you
anyway.
you couldn't put the garage. You couldn't put that up against the sensor. I don't know how many times I knocked that fucking sensor off too, but I'm almost certain he had to reframe it. I've already told Liz, I'm like, that house goes up for sale and they do an open house. I'm fucking in.
Yeah.
I'm going
Just see what
because.
happens.
Just to
I
see.
would love to go back to our
I'm
childhood.
gonna video the whole thing. She's
I
like,
would
I don't
love
want
to
to
go see.
Oh, I would totally go back to like some of my old childhood homes. The
100%.
The one is so fucking run down now that it's probably a shit show inside. But it had oak floors. It had an oak staircase.
We've talked about that. Yeah.
That house was fucking awesome. I only lived there till I was 3, and I can remember the layout like to this day.
Well, that's like one of my parents' neighbors. He was a builder and an architect and all this, and they revamped his old farmhouse but kept all the original woodwork. So the baseboards were like, I think 12-inch oak. The banisters were all like hand cut. Like everything's beautiful. It was a house from the 1800s, totally redone. He restored all the wood. And then when they sold it, this old lady moved in who's an interior designer and painted it all
Fucking
white.
Painted all. That's what I got.
Everything white.
They painted everything white.
And it
in my
was
house.
when I was in the house when he used to live there. He's the guy that owned the cabin we used to rent in
Yeah.
Tennessee. So we knew the guy well. So
Tennessee.
I've been upstairs in his house, downstairs, everywhere. Beautiful old house. I haven't seen it since she did, but Dad did, and he's like, she ruined it. She tore out like all the antique, like the stuff that made it
Like
an
the
1800s home.
built-ins. Yeah.
See, that's the way I feel
and
about the
painted
house I'm in
all
now.
the original woodwork that was over 100 years old. That he put so much time and energy into and money into just restoring. And
That's painful.
I'm like, oh my.
She's not an interior
She freaking
designer.
went in
She's a
and
twat.
Chip and Joanna gained it.
Yeah, see,
Whatever. is
Shiplap.
that their names? Yeah, shiplap.
Well, I already told Liz, I'm like, we need to start repainting here. She's like, we need to start doing touch-ups. I'm like, I said, our touch-ups are going to suck. I said, it's going to suck. I said, because they didn't sand anything properly
Oh yeah.
before they painted. They just painted over stained wood.
Gross.
Well, the shit doesn't stick.
No.
So, and then it dents. Like when you accidentally bump into something, it dents and chips off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck. So I've already said, like, when the funds come about, all of the cabinets are getting ripped out. Like, as much as I would love to you just paint them. No, you got to sandblast that shit, get all the paint off of them.
Right.
You know,
Take it back to the
take it all the way down to bare wood.
Yeah.
And then paint it if you want to paint it.
or whatever you're gonna do to it.
I'm just like, just fuck it, just get rid of them. They're not wide enough. Like I'm still like used to. We had wide cabinets at the other house. So when you grab the trash can, you just stick the trash can in. No, this one you have to like turn and
Finagle it.
finagle it in. I'm like, this is not.
Yeah, your old house had a nice kitchen.
Yeah, it had a great kitchen. I fucking hated it, but it was a great kitchen.
I mean, from what it was good.
I mean, the only thing I miss about that house is the deck.
The deck was nice, which you added.
Yeah, I built the deck.
You guys made that a nice house, though.
No, I will not disagree that it is
I
a
know
nice
you had
house.
your problems with it, and that's what kind of
I didn't want to put more money into it.
right. You would
But I
have to stay
wasn't
there
gonna get-
longer to make it work.
Yeah, like
a long time.
putting the pool in.
Yeah.
I would love to put a pool in at this house. I'm going to be there another fucking 12 years or forever. I had no intentions of staying at that house
Right.
past Harley graduating. As much as I hate Ohio, if I have to fucking stay here, I want to make it at least somewhat
Livable.
livable.
Right. Make it
And
the
this
best
house
you
makes it livable.
So
The other house can. I mean, like I said, if that house burnt down or the neighbor's house burnt down, no, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Yeah.
I'd watch. Maybe roast some marshmallows.
use your hose.
No, it's squirt bottle.
That's your old neighbor.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both houses.
Your old neighbor, squirt bottle, but it's filled
In the
with
wrong direction.
kerosene.
Kerosene, right?
Oh, the fire's over there. I wouldn't.
Sorry, I try to help you, but I got to water my grass.
Yeah.
Dude.
He's
If
in the rain. Spray bottle.
we got invited to the other neighbor's house for a graduation party, and if I saw an accident happen while that party's going on at his little dirt track, I wouldn't rush over there to piss on him if he was on fire. Like, I'd be like, oh,
That looks terrible.
so can someone grab me another Busch Light?
yeah. Do you have Busch Light apple?
Bush apple.
Can I get a? You guys have any cinnamon sugar I can put in this?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound good?
I'm gonna pour that in a glass
kinda
and
does
rin
sound
it.
Anyway, so Randy said he doesn't like this.
I'm not a fan compared to the other one.
No, no,
That
this
one's
is-
been my favorite. This is just different than. We came from like a sweet molasses.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
went
To like
we went
This
sweet
is
bourbon, sweet
crisp and
molasses.
bitter.
yeah.
This is like a
that's
sour
right up my-
apple.
This is like me, crisp and bitter.
I'm not a fan of this one. Not to say that it's
Yeah,
bad.
I'm
It's
not-
not
I was
bad.
about to say pitch it.
I'm not a
no,
big
don't
fan.
bother me. I gotta get
No,
rid of it
I can
anyway.
drink it.
Ooh.
There it
Here
It's
comes
goes.
starting to rain. But
I love. I'm sorry, but I love all these storms we've been having.
Dude,
I
like
don't
the other
mind
night,
them,
it was
but I
like
can't
1
give a shit.
a.m. and I'm still kind of awake, but like maybe getting tired. And I heard boom and all the rain and wind started. And I was like, nighttime.
yeah.
Like I love it.
Being
Go
at the
stand on
top of a hill, like you can see it coming.
Oh, yeah.
You'll just hear
Yeah.
and watch the trees go. Like neighbor next door.
oh,
like,
I saw the tree
two,
in his front
two
yard, yeah.
trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw the one. in the
One
front
tree
yard.
fell into the other tree. At the corner,
That's fun.
at the corner down there, they lost a tree. Within 12 hours, the stump was gone. I was like, I don't know who you fucking know.
Yeah,
That's
I-
amazing.
yeah,
That's sweet.
I'd buy that.
That's discontinued now.
Yeah. Well.
So you have to find them where you can.
eBay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably. I mean, the last hailstorm in 22,
The last hailstorm was.
Well, I
Friday.
mean, that was the big one.
We had
that
two
was
this week, at least in Circleville.
Oh,
we did.
we didn't.
We got a little bit of hail.
We got a little bit, but not like what we had.
Not like damaging.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
no, this
damaging.
wasn't damaging. It was just enough to
But
take you off
You're
your
like,
outside.
tink, tink, tink. Oh, that's
When the-
not what rain sounds
Yeah.
like.
when the hailstorm was going on in 22 at the old house, when I had like all the siding, I was already on the phone with a guy saying, "Hey, I need you to send a guy out tomorrow." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "It's the hail is
You can drink it. You can pour it.
it's unreal right now. Like there's gonna
shot.
be damage to the house and everything else.
Should I just go straight dark now, or do you want
You can go. Yeah,
I don't
go
care
to
what you
another
do.
dark.
That one just kept making my.
We do cherry. Yeah,
I like cherry.
I like to pop a cherry. It's been a while.
It's been 3 hours.
3 weeks since you looked at me.
Jack the head
Nod
in the
your
side,
head.
said, "Baby,
You said, "Pop my cherry."
That's what we
Ooh.
do.
Do you want to shoot this off like a, or do you just want to?
Oh, I just did a very bad thing on
Yes, you
video.
did.
It's not like this.
Jerked it. You couldn't see that.
Oh, come on,
It's
bud.
coming. It is coming.
You got to work it.
Yeah. Work it. All right.
Come on, bud.
This is exciting podcasting.
It's been like the
At
lightest.
least we have the video now. It
Yeah.
used to be we just
Just yank it. You should have given it a little.
That was a good bottle pop. Yeah. Should give it a little.
Shake it up.
Speaking of black things,
my Donald
Did you
Trump
see
pants.
the? Did you see? There's a house investigation.
Dude, the people who like Photoshop dicks into that. are
I
the
have
fa-
not seen that.
Oh my god! I will send one to you.
Did you see that there's an investigation into the Congress or the House of someone who was playing a low battery smoke detector sound every time one of the black congresswomen was speaking?
Shut the fuck up!
Funny. That's funny.
Holy shit!
Because that's my new favorite trend. Because I'll be watching some of my favorite creators who are black, and then somewhere in their video that makes no sense, it'll be a video of something like a scene outside with a dog or something.
Yeah.
And just hear beep, and they'll turn it down too, so you just barely hear it.
Someone did it during every time she talked. They'd play a sound, and now there's
That
down
is
there's
so fucked
there's like a
up.
House investigation or a Congress investigation. If I had access to my phone,
That is.
I'd send it to you.
That's funny.
Is that supposed to
Damn.
be flat?
Nope, that one's turned.
That one's not good.
That's an
Glad
old
I haven't
one.
tried it then.
That one's
After all that,
And that happens. That happens when you have beers that are older.
It's like it's not bad. It's just like it has.
It was kind of bad.
Okay.
That was kind of
It
bad.
was more like a juice.
I just about you're like, did that turn it? I was like,
That was.
Yeah, the whole smoke detector thing fucking cracks me up.
daggone it,
I was
app.
about to say. We're doing cricket noises. That's different.
Yeah, I have this app for when somebody, I used to keep it up when we were like, where's your practice from? Somebody said some stupid joke where nobody laughed, and then I'd just be like,
All right, this says 2018 on it. Ooh, that was
that
better.
was great.
I wish bourbon would pop like that. I'm gonna have to leave it out in the sun.
We'll just have to.
Get it heated up in that bottle.
Be
If we
sitting
just
there,
carbonate it, it'll be.
Oh, we should run bourbon
I
through
have
a soda stream.
I have a soda stream.
We've talked about it before. We've meant.
Yeah, we talked about that a while ago.
Yeah, we
So
should.
what we'll do is like, we'll open up a Coke like 2 days before, and then we'll soda stream the bourbon and make a like a bourbon.
Ooh,
and
like a
Coke.
reverse.
Yeah.
I like it.
We should do it with the barrel strength though.
Yes, we should.
Well, I just want to make sure we don't lose anything.
Well, I'm sure it will.
That's why I said we should.
So you start high. And
So
then
we
we'll
start
bring it
high,
down.
and if it brings it down,
That better?
Yeah.
it smells like weed.
Kind of. Product of Belgium.
Oh, that's better. Yeah.
That was my Belgium accent.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was right or not, but
You're way off.
don't care.
What's that?
That
Oh.
is
There's a German on there.
a
It's like a tart cherry.
yep. West Flemish red brown ale matured in oak casks with 100 liters of whole cherries to create
Liter of
this-
soda?
Liter.
100 liters.
Can I get a liter of soda?
Liter of soda?
How many large farmers
Just
does it have?
order
in
a
it?
large farva. I don't want a large farva. I want a liter of goddamn soda.
No spit.
Liter of cola.
Does that look like spit to you? Yeah.
Hold the spit. Fuck it.
Oh well, fuck it. It's powdered sugar. Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it.
Bubbles.
God, they need to do like everything that Broken Lizard has done since
There were
Super Troopers has not been great. Like Super
Super
Troopers 2,
was okay. It had moments.
Super Troopers 2 was a great follow-up
it was a follow up.
yeah.
for what it was.
Like Club Dread wasn't great. Slam
Club
and
Dread was
Salmon
terrible.
wasn't good.
Yeah.
Slam and Salmon,
Same.
I just recently watched, and it was a letdown.
Yeah.
Beer Fest was good.
Beer Fest was good.
There's a lot of great one-liners at Beer Fest, just like Super Troopers.
But Beer Fest was not at the same caliber that Super Troopers was.
I would agree with that.
It was good, but it's a very close second.
It was more off the cuff,
yeah.
like just random crap thrown in there. And with their granny getting pounded and stuff.
Yeah, and her mouth and sausages. And Willie
Super
Nelson.
Trooper is still.
They're still talking about a Weed Fest, like it's a
Like
sequel
Beer
to
Fest?
Beer Fest. But now that Willie Nelson is not smoking weed, it makes it kind of difficult to, because he was at the end of, spoiler alert, Beer Fest for a Weed Fest. So hopefully they come up with something. But did you ever watch Tacoma FD?
I've seen bits and
I would
pieces.
say I've only seen clips.
It was good.
That burp tasted like weed, though. Holy crap.
Yeah?
You said the drink smelled like it.
smelled
The
like
burp
it, yeah.
tasted like it.
Yeah.
Tastes like weed smells.
Tacoma FD was good. And that's just Farva and Steve Lemmy,
Yes.
the character, whatever character he plays. It's those two. And then I was trying to think of what else they had going on.
I feel
Other
like
than
they
that-
have to be writing for somebody.
Well, Jay Shakajara, the
He thinks I'm Mexican because
so?
of my luscious mustache.
see your beautiful lips.
Some guacamole.
He was like one of the writers and producers on the Dukes of Hazzard remake.
Yeah.
They kind of
That was
yeah.
that was a fun movie for just being a dumb movie.
Yes.
It wasn't the Dukes of Hazzard.
No.
That was just kind of their baseline. It was based on these
It was based on these two guys, just the
in
good
this
old
car.
boys.
Yeah. It's like
They didn't mean any harm.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that they come out with something of the caliber of Super Troopers.
Troopers.
soon.
it'll be hard though.
It will be, but
I mean, like imagine like a second Napoleon Dynamite or Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
well, and that's the thing. Like that's like I'm not looking
Like-
for another like cop movie. I just want something.
No, but I'm saying like once
Yeah.
you get these classic, whether they're classics or cult classics, either way they're classics. It's hard to recapture lightning in a bottle.
No, I agree.
It's
but
like
they
you
did it
got
with
lightning
Beer
in a
Fest.
bottle.
Yeah,
it gets
beer.
let out.
Yeah, it's definitely
amazing.
Super Troopers
Yeah.
Beer Fest.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they did, but beer, like we said, Beer Fest isn't on that caliber. Like
No.
Super Troopers is. If
No.
I had to rank some of my favorite comedies, Super Troopers would be way up there, and Beer Fest would probably not be on the list.
No, I agree with that.
If
Yeah.
I had to say like top 10, top 20, but out of their movies, Broken Lizard's movies, yes, Beer Fest is number 2.
Yeah.
But it's not Super Troopers.
Right.
Is all I'm saying. So it'd be hard to even get close to that level again,
yeah.
regardless of what you're doing. I'm not saying they can. I'm just saying it'd be hard.
I just want something else from them.
I don't disagree with that. I'll watch it. The Club Dread one I watched when it first like came out, and it was a big letdown from what I
I
expected.
agree.
Yeah, that
Salmon I didn't know about until years after it had been released.
Oh, see, I had it on DVD.
So I watched that last year before, something like that, and it was weird.
Yeah, it's about a restaurant.
So off the wall, and Jay Shamalakma Ding Dongs,
Yeah.
Shaka Cars,
Ramalama.
Yeah.
Shaka Khan. His character
Shaka
was
Khan.
way.
Shaka Khan.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst I ever seen.
No.
But I actually watched it back like a week or two later, going, "Okay, did I catch everything?"
Yeah, you caught
And
everything.
it was still just weird.
And also,
It was not great.
I did catch everything.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
It's like I didn't miss it. I was right. My first assessment was correct. Super Troopers, though, yeah, we talked about that on one of the recent episodes. Like,
Yeah, I burned.
holes in that DVD.
I mean, I ruined a DVD.
Yeah.
And had to buy another version of it, just because I played it so much.
Yeah.
And Liz would get fucking tired of me sitting in the living room, like going through the entire dialogue of the movie, without closed caption.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
One of my other favorites that Jay and I watched, I don't know how many times, and I will still watch it to this day every time I can, is Grind.
Fletch.
No, not Fletch.
Oh.
Grind. Grind
Moon
has
River.
so many one-liners.
Got the whole arm up there, Doc?
Fletch is a classic.
God,
And
I haven't seen that movie in
I
a
haven't seen it.
decade.
Yeah, no,
fucking
but I'm saying
forever.
I can watch Fletch again,
Yeah.
but it's not where I was going. With Grind,
I just
there's
saw
there's a
the
bunch
thing.
of B-list actors, and then Bobcat Goldthwait has a cameo. And
Wasn't he producer on the show, on that movie?
Oh shit!
I don't
maybe.
know. Might have been. I don't know.
Usually he doesn't do a cameo unless he's like.
I don't know. But the funny thing was,
Co-producing.
it wasn't his typical character with it. He didn't do the voice.
Oh no, that's the only.
So it
that's
was-
only a Police Academy
Yeah,
thing.
so it was
He
not
fucking apparently hates that.
well. It kind of pigeonholed him, typecast him.
Yeah,
kinda
for sure.
into- But there's so many. Like every scene is just one liner after one liner after one liner. Tom Green's in it. Bam Margera back, early Bam Margera.
Before he
Before
went
he went completely fucking off the
now
rails.
now that he's clean and he's trying to skate again. I respect him because he's trying to.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's out full on skating. He's still out of shape, but he's out there doing it, going to skate parks and stuff, and he's getting clean and
No.
he's doing his thing. But a lot of pro skaters are in it. It's a skateboard movie, skater movie. They follow Jimmy Wilson around, trying to get on his tour. It's supposed to be Tony Hawk, obviously.
Yeah.
But every scene is just banger after banger line, and it's one of those ones that just flopped in the theaters. But I've watched it. I've probably watched that movie 100 times, and it's still funny. And some of it's the ad-lib shit these no-name actors do. Like, they're walking together, and this guy's like, I'm in a dry spell, man. Well, to be in a dry spell, you've had to have been in a wet spell. He's talking about getting laid. He's like, who's making up these rules, man? It's like, totally.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Or he goes, I've had sex. Yeah, but with a human. And then the ad-lib line was, who's making these rules, man? It's just like everything. Me and Jay will quote that. We'll quote, there's one where they try this trick at the skate event, but in the parking lot. Guy ramps, ends up hitting porta potties that fall over. Preston Lacey's in one of them. So he comes out like, oh. And the security guard's like, grabs
Wee
him.
man.
And Wee Man's in the movie.
I'm sure he is.
And the security guard basically is going to make him clean up all the porta potties they knocked over. And the one like GQ guy's like, Sweet Lou cleans no man's poo and walks away. It's just like, just dumb one-liners, one after the other after the other. And so many people have never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Most-
No,
yeah,
I haven't
I'll have
seen
to-
it.
It's something we caught on a whim. I think we got on like the $5 bin at Walmart on DVD. And I was like, oh, I'd been wanting to see that. And I missed it in theaters because it was one of those things that went to theaters in like 2 weeks. It was gone.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
It tanked. But afterwards, it kind of gained more of a following, and it's
And it's
It's like the
usually
early Jackass stuff when it was
Oh,
Camp Kill
yes.
Yourself.
yes,
Holy shit.
See, I like the early Jackass stuff. Liz will not watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, Melissa won't either.
And she's like, I'm not going to sit here and watch people like get tased in the nutsack or do paper cuts.
okay. But some of the
No,
later,
between the
that,
fingers.
honestly, that of all the things, That was the one that I was like, fucking nope.
Which
Yeah.
one?
The paper cuts.
Paper cuts between the fingers?
Between the fingers and between the toes.
There's one clip in any of the Jackass shows or movies that made me gag. One thing.
Oh God, I'm just thinking about it makes my.
I'm getting sick just thinking about the fact that I have to say it again. And it's not even the dude
Again?
putting his ass through a thing on a model train. Yes, because I've talked about it before.
Okay.
The dude that did the shit volcano with the train in the fourth movie, I think. Not even that.
I never saw it.
The vomit omelet that Aaron McGahee did.
Nope. Didn't see that either.
If you saw the movies, you did.
Let me put it. Erased from memory.
Puked into an omelet or into a skillet, fried it up, and ate it.
No.
Yeah.
That is the one time that I physically was like,
No.
One of the
the
funniest.
farting, Preston farting into Steve-O with the helmet. Thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Even though he's gagging and
Farts
puking
are
and
funny.
stuff.
Yeah, farts are
The
funny.
fartings was funny.
Farts are always
And
funny.
it was gross. There was a lot of gross stuff they did. But that one was where I was like,
the one where Rab himself, and they played the clip from George Carlin. You never see somebody taking a shit while running full speed. And he just took like 4 laxative chocolate bars and just ran down the street in a jock strap and just shit everywhere.
oh, so bad.
See, that doesn't bother me.
Like
What came up the other day was, I can't remember his fucking name because I don't remember names. He's in a jock strap, and he's like, gonna take a puck.
Oh yeah.
That
And
was half of them did that.
Yeah.
Knoxville did that.
this was, I can't remember, and it was a black hockey player, and he's like, he just walks by and literally slams the glass. He's like, "You're gonna fucking die today." Right out of the gate, hits him with a 90-mile-an-hour
Isn't that the one
puck.
that hits like the inside of the thigh? And
Yeah.
At some point, yeah, but
busts his leg open.
the first one hits him square in the cup at 90 miles an hour and just fucking lays him down. And he's just like, fuck. It shattered the cup.
Yeah.
And he's just
I
like,
feel like that was PK Subban.
no, it was, I keep wanting to say it was Steve Caballero, but it wasn't fucking Steve.
No, Caballero wouldn't do that.
He ain't doing that dumb shit. It was the dude that's missing the one fucking front tooth.
No,
That's
I'm
Aaron
talking
McGahee.
about the guy
Aaron,
who
yeah,
shot.
Aaron.
That's what I was just talking about.
I don't know who the black guy was. He was just like, "You're gonna fucking die today," and that was it. And Aaron takes one right to the fucking first hit right out of the gate, 90-mile-an-hour puck right to the dick. Puts him on it like just when he falls over, he's missing like the ass cheeks on his pants, and no one apparently knew that shit either. So everybody's fucking laughing about that. I'm just like, ugh,
That would, yeah.
that.
Most of the nut shot things is something I can sometimes laugh at, but I would not sign up for.
No.
A lot of the shit that they fucking
ain't
do,
no
I would
way.
never sign up for.
Like,
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
couple that are like, maybe, but like
Some of their fun, like one of the funniest things was the movie where they started off with the giant hand of whipped cream as people were walking the office.
Yeah, they were slant. Yeah.
Bam, like that. That's fun. That's a good humor prank to me.
Yeah.
If somebody did that to me,
You going for the bad one?
no, I'm mixing.
he's mixing.
Okay, Chewbacca.
May the force be with you.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
it is
Mother-
today.
Fucking nerds. But I forget what I was gonna
Fucking
say. Oh,
nerds.
Yeah.
You nerd out about
May
all
the
kinds
fourth
of
be
shit.
with you.
I don't give a fuck.
Can't wait till
Hey,
tomorrow. Revenge of the 5th.
Well, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so revenge of
Guess
the
what?
fist.
It's April 30th. It's going to be May.
It's gonna be May.
That's his biggest regret in life.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the?
That's my biggest regret in life. It's the fact
Yeah,
that he
it's
did
like,
that.
what's a word you mispronounced that you most regret? And he was like, well, I once said doubt it instead of doubt, and people go through it. And Justin Timberlake jumped on, and he's like, May. And I'm like, good for him.
Yeah.
Well, you have to at this point. You either laugh at it or you're just the angry guy.
Or, yeah,
they're
like,
gonna people
yeah.
are going to double down on it. I mean,
It's gonna be May.
I hate.
And
this,
there was so
I hate
many
this
jo-
week every year
like-
because the memes and all the old white people think they're so funny sharing the
It's so
same.
clever.
And then people walk in
They
and they
share
just
the
see
same
ramen
memes.
and they're like, it's gonna be May.
It's the same memes every year, and everybody's like, "You're so funny!" Ha ha ha!
If
Laughy
Mike-
reaction, laughy reaction.
If Mike was going to be around next year, I would
Not good.
just go into the store and start putting fucking Justin Timberlake labels on all the food.
amazing. I have a Star Wars Hawaiian shirt.
It's amazing. Amazing.
Yep. It's Chewbacca and the Millennium Falcon. And then I also have a T-shirt that says Trader Jawas.
Worst movies ever.
I don't know that they're the worst.
They're up there. They are the Kiss of movies. They know three
no,
chords.
they didn't put out a disco album.
They know they might as well. Well, you don't know. They haven't yet.
Well, Jar Jar Binks. Okay, I take that back.
I was going to say, they haven't yet.
They're doing a Star Wars
I
horror
get
movie.
so.
Well, like in the Space Koreans.
You say they're doing a porn movie? They've done those.
Horror.
Horror
Oh.
movie.
Horror.
They said porn. I was like, I think they've done that.
I'm sure they've done a Simpsons one.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
And all the yellow paint just kind of fades away
Yeah.
in the
Okay, well,
midsections.
I didn't watch it, but
Oh, I did.
C3PO.
Jesus Christ. How are you not going to watch Marge getting banged by Bart?
first off,
C3DP.
Oh.
I don't go on. Well, first I don't go to Pornhub.
You're doing it again.
No, yeah.
I just threw it out, but I'm going to do it again.
No, this is the good one. That's the bad one.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to do cherry in that one. Chocolate covered cherry. I fucking really like that one.
I like this one, but it's
I wish we had more of the 412. That's been my favorite.
it's bright. Like it's very
It's skunky too.
bright. It's not. I'm not even getting skunky. It's just
This is a fancy Corona. That's what I'm getting.
it's a fancy, clearly Canadian.
What's fancier? Clearly French.
I mean, it's
Oh,
clearly, it's clearly Dutch.
Clearly French Canadian.
Clearly Dutch. Stick your finger in it.
Your home. Your domicile.
Oh man.
I like this one. It's just very. The only word I can come up with is bright. It's
Yeah,
like crisp
it's
it's not bitter. It's just
it's sharp.
It's
Yeah.
a little bitter, but it's not overly bitter.
I don't know what you're doing over there, but this is the worst suicide I've ever seen made.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, it started to scare me a little.
I thought you wanted to sell a couch later.
I'm going to lay on it first.
I'm just testing to make sure it works.
I'm just proving that it works.
So, this is a pull-out sofa.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
JD Vance would love it.
Turns out it didn't work.
Turns out it didn't work.
I have to
Got
go
twins.
back. I have to go back to the description I put on it.
Well, while you're doing that, check out Two Bitch Spirits.
Yes, twobitchspirits.com.
Go to buy2bitchspirits.com or buy.2bitchspirits.com or just
Not-
go to 2bitchspirits.com.
Not 10, not 15,
10.
not 20, but $25.
Yeah.
$25.
Use Buckhorn to get $25 off any order. Doesn't matter what it is. You want a bottle of Eureka Gold? $25 off. You want a bottle of Barrel Select? $25 off. You want a bottle of Small Bark with
Bite.
Small Bark with Bite? $25 off. But if you spend $149 or more, you get free shipping and $25 off. So get yourself a bougie toy for your dog. Pick up a bottle of the Barrel Select.
Pick up a
because-
bottle of everything.
Yeah, just get. They have a trio.
Truffles?
They have a trio sale. I think the truffles are sold out now.
Oh, they're so
I
good.
wanted to buy a set, and
He's gone.
I think they're gone at this point.
I
was
got
really-
some with my Christmas set.
Did you?
So good.
I got caramels with one of the bottles I ordered.
Oh my gosh.
The caramels were amazing.
Not had beer in so long. Like bourbon up a storm here.
But we're talking about Two Bitch.
Yeah, Two Bitch is great bourbon. It doesn't make you belch
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's not
because
non-carbonated.
it's bourbon.
So any order over $149, you get free shipping. Use Buckhorn, Buckhorn, at checkout and get $25 off that order. I highly recommend it. I mean, one, because they're a sponsor, but two, Not because they're a sponsor, because I've been following them since literally day one. I have
We've
purchased.
all enjoyed Two Bitch long before they were a sponsor.
Yes, before they were a sponsor, and even after they're not a sponsor anymore. Like if something happens and they're not a sponsor anymore,
We
I will
will
We
still,
still love Two Bitch.
I will still buy Two Bitch.
Yeah.
But they will drop down in my ratings.
Not mine. They do have a trio pack right now that you can purchase of a
Yes.
Barrel Select, a Eureka Gold, and the small bark with bite. I want to call it batch. Small batch with bark with bite.
They got a
Have a good
they
drive
have
home,
they have a
sir.
trio. They have a trio pack. Pick it up, get your free shipping, get your $25 off, and enjoy. TwoBitchSpirits.com. You were saying?
No, I was waiting. That was good. We nailed
No,
it.
before I interrupted you for
Nailed
a
it.
live
I don't
read.
remember.
Okay. This is good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's not bad.
Clearly
different.
Denmark.
It's different. I like the cherry, but it's a tart cherry.
It's very tart, yes.
It's from Belgium.
It's got some shit on the inside of the neck. Look at that
Yeah,
right there.
even better.
From the cork.
Yeah.
Well, somebody doesn't poke their finger in a little when they wipe.
No, it's. I just didn't.
That's how you get hemorrhoids.
You know,
I'm sure already
no
have 'em.
enema before the butt stuff.
Okay. It's Pegging Friday.
Yeah.
That bottle needs a Tim Walsh tampon.
Stamp on or tampon?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And we're 40-ish, 5
Perfect.
minutes.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we can roll with it.
All right. Well, this is shit you can't get. I'm just gonna.
No, you can get this.
No, you can't.
Not. Honestly, I don't know if you can get it.
You
in
can't get that
Ohio.
bottle because
You can't get
Mike's
that in
gonna
Utah.
finish it.
It's Ike Creek beer.
You might be able to get it in Utah. Just tell them.
Well, it's over 3.2%.
Tell them you're Amish.
Yeah. So,
Being Amish.
I feel like I mentioned this last. Anything over 5% in Utah is called heavy beer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Aren't there some like
That's
domestics
daily-
that are 5%?
Yeah. Heavy D and the boys.
Like Budweiser, whatever.
That's
oh,
4.8.
well, like
Budweiser's 4.8.
Fuck, what was that?
No,
Budweiser.
Bud Light's
Platinum?
like
Bud Light's 3.2.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was say Bud Light's 3.2.
Budweiser's like 4.8.
4.8.
Yeah.
But they made like a platinum. Or they made some that's like a 5.2. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, they may have, but yeah, that would fall under heavy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the most basic.
But you can't.
American
you can't be like,
distillery.
You can't be like
Budweiser,
anything over 4 or 5. Well, standard
highest-
Budweiser is Bud
4.8.
Heavy is 4.8.
Yeah.
So you can't be like, it's got to be 5%. I don't understand.
The Budweiser beer product with the highest ABV is Budweiser Magnum Strong, which has a 5% ABV.
Jesus Christ, this goddamn.
Regular Budweiser also has a 5% ABV.
Hey, there
All
you
right,
go.
so I wasn't.
Well, I mean, 5% is not bad for your run-of-the-mill beer, though.
No, like 5% is great if you're like golfing.
But
and,
Bud
like,
Heavy
doing
is
things.
fucking heavy. Like,
No, when I'm golfing, I get a light. I drink
no,
a lot more of them.
when I'm golfing, I'm doing a
'Cause
lighter. I'm
Coors Light.
I do a lot of Coors Light golfing.
No, I always
'Cause
end
it's
up
cool and
taking something
refreshing.
weird.
Coors Light is the best beer I've ever had. I was playing.
Okay, I was waiting for the follow-up.
I was about to say I was playing. I
that's
used to
all
play.
I used to drink when I was like
I used to
21.
play. I used to play floor hockey in Buffalo, and it was in an old
are you from?
warehouse. Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Wisconsin?
Yes,
Buffalo,
New
Wisconsin.
York. And it was in an old warehouse,
He made
and the
paste picante
only air
sauce.
circulation
New
was
York
like those
City.
big fans, kind of like a gym.
Okay.
The big
And
ass
so,
fans.
middle of August, we had a guy who was on our team who had a buddy who worked at the local supermarket, and he
Trader
would,
Joe's?
No, not Trader Joe's, and would put cases of beer in the meat locker,
So you got like ice cold.
like
Almost slushy.
31 degrees.
Yes. Which is
But-
where beer should be anyway.
Yeah, and so when he picked it up, it was like ice fucking cold. And so we finished a game. We went over to a buddy's house who was close to the rink, and he's like, "Hey, you guys want a beer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he pulls out Coors Light. And me and my buddy Eric were like, "Oh fuck, Jesus Christ!"
Right.
And so we were like, Like, oh, it was so
The Rockies.
fucking
An
good.
ice cold.
It's weird how they can make that in St. Louis, though.
An ice. Tap the Rockies. Made in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
The ice cold Coors Light on a hot summer day is amazing.
Fuck
Ice.
yes.
Cold beer.
On a hot
General.
Not. I don't want an ice cold Guinness when I'm.
No,
it's
no, no,
100
no,
degrees.
no. Just
Although it has less calories and lower ABV than Coors Light.
yeah, a your run of the mill lager,
Anything. Yeah, like
any
that.
lager
Oh yeah, you want it
that
way
is-
colder.
that
It's way
is
better.
fucking cold as
But
shit.
Coors Light hits
Oh my
different for some
god!
reason.
It just
See,
100%.
Coors Banquet.
Oh,
That's what does it for
Calm
me.
down.
fuck!
Johnny
I love
Lawrence.
Coors Banquet
I'm a,
so we
for
played.
no other reason than the squatty bottles.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Love
the
a
I like the
squatty
gr-
bottle.
like well in Red Stripes.
Red
Good
Stripe
night.
for
Red Stripe,
breakfast. Incidentally, bacon and Red Stripe.
Like I got introduced to Red
America.
Stripe.
Oh, fuck
Jamaica.
Yeah.
I got introduced to Red Stripe when I was working for Abercrombie and Fitch. So we used to do quarterly meetings, and we would spend money to do these quarterly meetings. They rented out like an entire area up at. It had to have been Alum Creek. I don't remember exactly where it was. What are you doing? Oh fuck! He's mixing some. I'm getting suicided.
It's a
I'm
good
getting
series.
Jeffrey Epstein.
You make me
suicidal.
suicidal when you
That was the first time I had Red Stripe. Was at this Abercrombie and Fitch beach party, because everything was themed too. So we had a beach party, we had equestrian parties, we had,
Beachies?
and I was like, they're like, here, have a grenade. And I'm like,
I
"Fucking
just quoted
what?"
another movie that tanked in the.
No, grenades. Grenades are Mickey's.
Well, this was a Red Stripe grenade
Mickey's wide mouth.
because the Coors Light bottles are not as
Oh,
squatty
you took the
as
danger
a
one.
Oh, is that the bad one?
Yeah.
Dang
took
it!
the danger one.
Danger.
Try it before
Danger.
you. I mean, you said you didn't try it. Mike and I said it turned. Well, Mike said it turned. That's like it's not terrible.
No, it's
Now I got to try this fucking concoction.
Oh no, that's terrible.
yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. I can't drink that.
What is in this?
That's this and the like deep dark.
All right, so
That's what I was looking for. Dang it!
that's the motor. There's some left.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it rattles. Not sure I want that pour.
I was like, is it beer
No,
or
just-
just a can of spray paint?
Yeah, that motor oil's got some shavings in it.
You'll be fine.
Must be out of a
Okay.
Chevy.
Hold on.
All right, mix me up, Mike, just a little.
No,
I
no.
don't have. Well, whatever. And
Yeah,
that's
I was
just all
about to
that's
say,
left
it-
of that.
Just a little.
Just a
No,
little
no.
of the.
Oh, there was some chunky
Yeah,
that just flopped out of there.
Yeah. See, I
saw
keep
that.
getting all the
it was like
chunks.
it was like the worm in the bottle of tequila. That's not bad.
Is this the same thing he just got?
Yes.
Yes. No,
It's-
it's markedly improved.
yes.
Oh, I'd say it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's downright good.
Yeah. You got apple chunks in yours, but even though it's cherry
I'll chew
beer,
them later.
it's fine. Okay.
Pick them out for my teeth when I get home.
So mix that shit. The more Mehendi and
Yeah, we're not-
ice and fucking beer.
Einstein?
Einstein beer.
That beer's so German, and Frank's hiding from it.
Good desk, guys.
Yeah, she can't hear it either.
That was good. Well done.
I know where you're going. I like it.
How'd you like it?
Who's in the dark? Whiskey podcast like that spark.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
It's Google Instagram.
No future, no past.
Oh, for Mike and Randy. We're out.
Who's in the Whiskey podcast like that spark. Martelle like and ready, raise the glass. Living life, no future, no past.